It's easy to read about regulations and talk about changes, but putting them into practice in real life is another story. Let's look at HazCom from a real-life perspective. Remember, once a chemical manufacturer ships the chemicals, their responsibility stops and your company's responsibility begins. This requires a complete look at the life of that chemical while it's in your control. The goal is to have a well-organized shipping and receiving dock that pulls off the MSDSs, or now SDSs, and updates any hazard communication plans. Safe transportation to the end user occurs without hassle, and the end user stores and uses everything properly. So how do companies go from this perfect world to something that looks more like this? The answer is simple. People are the ones implementing procedures, and people are always wildcards. Everyone has their own interpretation of a policy, and that's if they decide to follow the policy at all. It doesn't matter that the employees creating the OSHA violations are at a branch location. The home office is the one that will be paying the fine. And while the fines are expensive, updating the HazCom plan plus training is also time-consuming. I think part of the problem with hazard communication is that no one's really using a true automated system that links the documents of the HazCom plans with the SDSs, together with possibly a safety audit. Remember, a company's responsible for training its employees on how to use chemicals, including how to properly label them, what PPE to wear while using the chemicals, and how to take care of that PPE, and how to properly store chemicals for both daily use and long-term. A safety audit, also known as a job hazard analysis, takes a look at if the employees themselves are following the rules that the home office has put in place. Now I know what you're thinking. No company can be in this kind of shape, but these are actual photos from some of our safety audits. We specialize in finding OSHA audit violations before OSHA gets there, so you can have a chance to clean them up. Although some of these companies really don't try to hide the violations very well. Remember, your company's responsible for how it disposes of chemicals as well, so make sure to follow the recommended method on the SDS. Fines can occur when your waste generates toxic waste. So now for the million-dollar question. How do you protect yourself or your company from people who don't want to follow the rules? First, think out of the box. Second, find ways to automate the delivery of information that leaves no opportunity for the "I didn't get that" scenario. For example, Reach Delivery has a complete system for automating the archival of SDSs, SER2 reporting, and linking HazCom plans to SDSs to send to the end users. Third, surprise visits. They're the most important. You never know what you're going to find. Take it or run.